Why is it that some people seem to rise above every challenge while others struggle to keep going? It's not that they're more talented or luckier than the rest of us. The difference lies in how they've trained their minds. You see, the mind is like a muscle. If we neglect it, it weakens. But when we take the time to train it, to build mental resilience and clarity, it becomes the foundation for everything we achieve. The question I want to ask you today is this: are you investing in the most important asset you'll ever have, your mind? And if not, what's stopping you? Would you like to refine this further or add specific examples? The mind, much like a muscle in the body, requires consistent and deliberate effort to grow stronger. Just as we engage in physical exercise to build endurance and strength, training the mind involves daily practices that enhance focus, resilience, and clarity. Without regular engagement, the mind, like an untrained muscle, can grow stagnant, unfocused, and weak. However, when we commit to strengthening it, we unlock the potential to navigate challenges and achieve our goals with greater ease. Training the mind begins with small, consistent habits. Activities like mindfulness, journaling, or meditation can serve as mental workouts, sharpening our ability to concentrate and manage stress. Reading thought-provoking books, solving puzzles, or learning new skills stimulates cognitive function and keeps the brain active. These practices challenge the mind to adapt, grow, and expand its capacity. Another critical aspect of mental training is cultivating self-discipline. Just as muscles grow through resistance and repetition, the mind becomes more resilient when we push beyond our comfort zones. Facing difficulties, persevering through setbacks, and staying committed to our goals despite obstacles are all exercises that build mental strength. Over time, these repeated efforts create neural pathways that make resilience and determination more natural responses. Furthermore, the mind thrives on proper nourishment. What we consume mentally, whether positive thoughts, encouraging words, or uplifting content, directly impacts its health. Limiting negative influences and consciously choosing what we expose our minds to can significantly enhance its strength and clarity. Equally important is rest and recovery. Just as muscles require downtime to repair and grow, the mind needs periods of relaxation to function at its best. Daily practice may seem like a small step, but its cumulative effect is profound. By dedicating time and effort to mental training, we create a foundation for sustained growth and success. So for me, clarity begins with intentional focus. When we allow our attention to scatter across multiple tasks, distractions, and competing priorities, our ability to think clearly diminishes. The mind thrives on direction and purpose, much like a lens that sharpens when it is focused on a single point. Intentional focus is not just about eliminating distractions. It is about actively choosing what matters most and dedicating energy to that. To cultivate this kind of focus, we must first become aware of what consumes our mental energy. Are we constantly multitasking, shifting from one thing to another without ever completing anything fully? Are we reacting to every notification, email, or message that comes our way? These habits erode clarity because they divide our attention and scatter our mental resources. Intentional focus requires a conscious effort to prioritize. Start each day with a clear understanding of your most important goals. Write them down and commit to working on them without interruption. This practice not only helps in achieving those goals, but also trains the mind to concentrate deeply, a skill that becomes more valuable over time. It's equally important to create an environment that supports focus. Minimize distractions by silencing unnecessary notifications, organizing your workspace, and setting boundaries with those around you. When your environment is aligned with your intentions, your ability to focus intensifies. Equally critical is the ability to say no to things that do not serve your priorities. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your clarity. By protecting your focus, you preserve your mental energy and give yourself the space to think deeply, solve problems creatively, and approach challenges with confidence. The power of clarity lies in its simplicity, and simplicity is born from intentional focus. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you perceive the world and interpret events profoundly influences your actions, decisions, and ultimately the life you create. Thoughts are the seeds from which behaviors and outcomes grow, making it essential to choose them wisely. A negative mindset can hold you back, while positive, constructive thinking can propel you forward. Consider how your inner dialogue affects your daily experiences. When faced with a challenge, telling yourself, "I can't do this," creates mental barriers that prevent progress. On the other hand, adopting a mindset of, "I'll figure this out," opens the door to solutions and possibilities. Your thoughts set the tone for how you approach every situation, shaping your perspective and defining your reality. Thoughts also act as a filter, influencing what you notice and focus on. If you consistently dwell on problems, you're more likely to see obstacles everywhere you turn. However, if you train your mind to focus on opportunities and solutions, your awareness expands, allowing you to identify possibilities that others might overlook. This shift in focus creates a ripple effect, reinforcing positive outcomes and building momentum toward success. The good news is that you have the power to change your thought patterns. Practices like mindfulness and self-reflection can help you become more aware of negative or limiting beliefs. Once identified, you can challenge and replace these thoughts with empowering alternatives. Over time, this rewiring of your mental framework creates a stronger foundation for confidence, resilience, and growth. By consciously shaping your thoughts, you take control of the narrative of your life. The reality you experience starts within. And when you align your thinking with your goals and values, you create a path toward a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Discipline is the bridge between intention and growth. While having dreams and setting goals are crucial first steps, they are meaningless without the consistent effort to bring them to life. Discipline is the mechanism that transforms plans into action, creating the structure needed to achieve meaningful progress. At its core, discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to stay motivated when enthusiasm is high, but true growth happens in the moments when you push through resistance and stay committed despite challenges or discomfort. These moments are where the foundation for long-term success is built. Discipline starts with small, manageable steps. By creating daily routines and habits aligned with your goals, you make success inevitable. For example, committing to reading for 10 minutes each day, exercising regularly, or dedicating time to a skill you want to master are small acts of discipline that compound over time. These habits may seem insignificant in the moment, but they create momentum and lay the groundwork for bigger achievements. It's also important to recognize that discipline isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Setbacks and failures are natural parts of the process, but disciplined individuals use them as opportunities to learn and improve. They don't let temporary lapses derail their progress. Instead, they refocus and keep moving forward. Number 8, disciplined individuals use them as opportunities to learn and improve. Moreover, discipline provides a sense of control and self-respect. When you honor the commitments you make to yourself, you build confidence in your ability to achieve what you set out to do. This confidence reinforces the cycle of discipline and growth, making it easier to tackle future challenges. Ultimately, discipline is a choice, a decision to prioritize what matters most and to act in alignment with your goals, even when it's difficult. It is through this consistent effort that true growth and transformation are realized. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire your thinking. The company you keep plays a significant role in shaping your mindset, habits, and perspective on life. Just as iron sharpens iron, the right relationships can push you to grow, expand your thinking, and reach levels you might not achieve alone. The people around you influence your beliefs and behaviors, often in ways you may not immediately notice. When you spend time with individuals who are ambitious, curious, and driven, their energy and mindset naturally encourage you to raise your standards. They challenge you to think critically, embrace new ideas, and strive for excellence. On the other hand, negative or complacent influences can hold you back, reinforcing limiting beliefs or fostering a stagnant mindset. To cultivate an environment that fuels growth, seek out individuals who inspire you. These could be mentors, colleagues, friends, or even members of a community that shares your values and goals. Look for people who have qualities you admire. Whether it's their discipline, creativity, resilience, or wisdom, their experiences and perspectives can provide valuable insights and serve as a guide on your journey. Equally important is being open to constructive criticism. Surrounding yourself with people who challenge your thinking doesn't mean seeking constant agreement. Instead, it involves welcoming those who respectfully question your ideas, encourage you to see things from different angles, and push you to step out of your comfort zone. Building a network of inspiring and challenging individuals requires effort and intention. It might mean stepping away from toxic relationships, actively seeking out growth-oriented communities, or investing time in nurturing meaningful connections. By surrounding yourself with the right people, you create an ecosystem that supports your growth, fuels your ambition, and helps you achieve your full potential. Feed your mind with knowledge, not negativity. Just as your body requires nutritious food to thrive, your mind depends on the information and experiences you consume. The content you allow into your mental space shapes your thoughts, beliefs, and ultimately your actions. Choosing to nourish your mind with positive and enriching inputs is essential for growth and success. Understand this: you are in control. You are the ruler. You are the Lord and the High Priest. If you poison your mind with negative food, you will nourish your body, and success will come. If In today's world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by negativity. Social media, news outlets, and even casual conversations can often be saturated with fear, doubt, and criticism. While it's important to stay informed, it's equally important to set boundaries on the amount and type of negative content you consume. Allowing too much negativity into your mind can drain your energy, diminish your confidence, and skew your perspective toward pessimism. Instead, make a deliberate effort to surround yourself with knowledge that inspires and empowers you. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos that challenge your thinking, teach new skills, or share stories of resilience and success. Seek out mentors or thought leaders whose values align with your goals and who can provide guidance and encouragement. And feeding your mind also means engaging in activities that stimulate creativity and curiosity. Explore topics that intrigue you, pursue hobbies that ignite your passion, and engage in meaningful conversations with others who uplift and motivate you. These activities not only enhance your knowledge, but also foster a mindset of positivity and possibility. Remember that you have control over what you allow into your mental space. By choosing to focus on content and experiences that build you up rather than tear you down, you create a fertile ground for growth, innovation, and success. What you feed your mind becomes the foundation for the life you build. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity, not a setback. Many people fear failure seeing it as a roadblock that signals the end of their efforts. However, failure is often one of the most powerful tools for growth and development. It is in those moments of failure that we learn the most valuable lessons, refine our strategies, and build the resilience necessary for long-term success. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the process. Every successful person has faced setbacks, made mistakes, and encountered obstacles along the way. What differentiates them is how they respond to failure. Instead of letting it define them or halt their progress, they use it as a stepping stone. They analyze what went wrong, learn from their mistakes, and apply those lessons to improve. By reframing failure as an opportunity to learn, you shift your mindset from one of fear to one of growth. Rather than avoiding risk to prevent failure, you begin to see each failure as an essential part of the journey, an experience that brings you closer to achieving your goals. Failure provides critical feedback that helps you adjust your approach, fine-tune your methods, and build the mental toughness needed to persist through challenges. Moreover, embracing failure fosters a growth mindset, which is key to unlocking your full potential. With a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities to stretch your abilities rather than as threats to your self-worth. Each failure becomes a lesson that strengthens your determination and refines your skill set, ultimately propelling you toward greater success. When you accept failure as a natural and valuable part of growth, you eliminate the fear that holds you back and open yourself to new possibilities and achievements. Train your mind to find solutions, not excuses. It's easy to get caught in the habit of making excuses when faced with challenges. The mind often seeks comfort and avoids discomfort, leading to justifications for why something can't be done or why a goal is unattainable. However, focusing on excuses limits your potential and prevents progress. Instead, the most successful individuals develop the habit of seeking solutions. When you train your mind to focus on solutions, you shift from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to innovate, problem solve, and grow. Rather than getting bogged down by setbacks or difficulties, you begin to ask, what can I do to overcome this? Or how can I adapt and keep moving forward? This solution mindset doesn't ignore challenges, but it empowers you to confront them head on. It helps you recognize that every challenge is temporary and that you have the capacity to find ways to work through it. The key is not to dwell on why something can't be done, but to focus your energy on discovering how it can be done. Training your mind in this way requires practice. It starts by developing self-awareness and catching yourself when you start to make excuses. Then, redirect your thinking toward productive, actionable steps. Whether it's reevaluating your approach, learning from mistakes, or seeking advice from others, every solution-oriented step brings you closer to your goal. The more you train your mind to prioritize solutions, the more confident and resilient you become. You build the ability to navigate challenges with clarity and focus, and over time, you find that the obstacles you once saw as insurmountable are simply stepping stones to success. Consistency in small habits leads to monumental change. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the idea of making significant, life-altering changes all at once. But true transformation rarely happens in a single leap. Instead, it is the result of consistently practicing small, positive habits over time. These seemingly minor actions, repeated day in and day out, compound to create remarkable results. Now, The power of consistency lies in its ability to build momentum. Each small step you take toward your goal might feel insignificant in the moment, but when these steps are repeated, they accumulate into something much larger. Whether it's dedicating 10 minutes a day to learning a new skill, exercising regularly, or practicing mindfulness, these actions gradually reshape your life and mindset. Moreover, small habits are more sustainable than dramatic changes. They are easier to implement into your daily routine and less likely to trigger burnout or resistance. By focusing on small, manageable habits, you make consistent progress without overwhelming yourself. This steady pace allows you to build confidence and resilience as you see real progress over time. Consistency also reinforces discipline. As you repeat positive habits day after day, you strengthen your ability to follow through on your commitments. This consistency becomes a habit in itself, making it easier to stay on track even when motivation wanes. Over time, these small actions turn into larger, more impactful behaviors, leading to long-term growth and success. The key to achieving monumental change is not in sporadic bursts of effort, but in the daily, consistent actions that build momentum. By focusing on small, positive habits and sticking with them, you lay the foundation for transformative change that will unfold over time. In conclusion, the path to growth and success isn't defined by grand, sweeping changes, but by the consistent, intentional choices we make every day. The mind is a powerful tool, one that can be strengthened, focused, and shaped through deliberate practice. By training your mind, embracing failure as a lesson, seeking solutions over excuses, and feeding it with positivity and knowledge, you set yourself up for a life of resilience and fulfillment. Remember, it's not the occasional moments of brilliance that define you, but the small, consistent actions that add up over time. As you move forward, keep in mind that clarity, discipline, and gratitude are the building blocks of lasting change. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you, and consistently nurture habits that align with your goals. With each small step, you are reshaping your reality and laying the groundwork for the future you envision. Managing your thoughts, habits, and vision means you have certain levels of control over your reality and laying the groundwork for the future you envision. The journey may not always be easy, but it's through the consistent effort and mindset that you will find the strength, confidence, and resilience to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. Take control of your mind, for it is the most powerful tool you will ever have. Train it, feed it, and challenge it, and you will discover that you have the power to transform not only your year, but your entire life.